Hey, how's it going, guys? My name is Ben Pacheco. I'm from Rapax Fly Fishing. Today I'm going to give you a little bit of a brief tour of the boat that I use to get out on the water. I live in Toronto. I drive a tiny little car, so there's no way for me to actually get anywhere close to a real bass boat. And this particular setup here behind me I got for less than $800. It stores in a closet. I can put it in my car, fit 2 people in there, and my dog. I drove up here to this cottage with my wife and my miniature pincher without any problems at all, and packaging for 1 week. So it's a pretty neat setup. It does do the trick. It's an inflatable, so it does have some drawbacks, but it does get you out on the water. It puts you into tons of fish. If you want to get something that is reasonable and on a small budget, this is the way to go. So I'll show you here what I got here behind me. What I ended up getting was an HF 360 fish hunter. It's from a company called Sevylor. The boat in itself was about $250 or closer to $300, I think, Canadian, which is a fairly reasonable price. I ended up getting Minn Kota Endura Max 50-pound trolling motor, as you can see right here. That particular motor was 300 plus, I believe. Marine deep cycle battery, which is not in the boat at the moment. It's about like 120, 150, and I ended up getting a Humminbird Fishing Buddy fish finder. The fish finder it's nothing fancy or anything advanced. It does show you the structure though, which is basically all you need. The boat in itself, it's rated for 6 people or 1,200 pounds. There's no way though you can fit 6 people in here. I don't know why it's rated that high. You can fit 2 people in here fishing comfortably, which is basically the way I go. It's me and my buddy when we go out. The only real customization done to the boat is that I built a platform here in the back. Since I mostly do fly fishing, I want to be standing up while casting, especially when using an inflatable. You want to keep a safe distance away from the inflatable boat itself. You do not want to puncture this one when you're out in the water. It does have 5 different chambers, but either way, like, better be safe than sorry. Do not puncture this one on the water. The board there itself in the back, I just went to Home Depot. I got an inch thick plywood board. I cut it to size. If you need the sizing, just let me know. I'll be happy to give you it. I covered it in AstroTurf. The AstroTurf was about $20 or so. I cut some holes for the rod holders. That's basically all you need. Once you have the battery underneath, tucked underneath that particular board there in the back, the board is actually really stable, and you can stand in it safely out on the water, and even the fairly decent winds. Which brings me to one of the biggest drawbacks of this particular boat. It's being out in the winds. It does not fish well in like heavy winds. I do not take this out anywhere when winds are 20 kilometers or above. 15 kilometers are okay, 10 and below is ideal. It has a flat bottom, so if there's a lot of wind, it will actually carry you really fast on the water. So I highly recommend you to get an anchor. It will give you a more of a pleasurable experience. So I'll just show you here, like when I actually stand up on the actual platform. So the platform in itself, it's actually pretty stable. Like I can safely stand up here and cast, even with the trolling motor going and directing it with your legs. It's actually fairly decent. So for below $800, you got a boat. You get out on the water. You can put it in a tiny little car, store it in your apartment. Get one, get out there, get into some fish, and enjoy life.